What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Destiny 2 weapon review video. As of lately, you've seen on the channel that we've done a bunch of Forge weapon reviews, and I've been trying to get some good footage out for those and whatnot, but in this one, we will be going over the Lost Prophecies Verse 8 Energy Pulse Rifle, the Infinite Paths 8. Now, to how to obtain this weapon, you'll need to complete Lost Prophecies Verse 8 from Brother Advance. If it isn't available this week, it should be available in the upcoming weeks. I know, just like a bunch of hardcore players, we completed all those Lost Prophecies like right off the bat so we can get the Sagira shell and whatnot, but if you haven't done the verses, like, if it's not available this week, it will be available in the future. Alright, so let's go over the perks. So its intrinsic perk is lightweight frame, superb handling, move faster with this weapon equipped. Then you have 3 barrel options. You have arrowhead break, lightly vented barrel, greatly controls recoil, increases handling speed. They have corkscrew rifling, balanced barrel, slightly increases range stability, slightly increases the handling speed. They have full bore barrel, optimized for distance, greatly increases range, decreases stability, slightly decreases handling speed. Then you have 3 magazine options. You have alloy mag, faster reloads when this magazine is empty, accurized rounds. This weapon can fire at longer distances, increases range. And then you have drop mag, magazine drops on reload, wasting ammunition, but greatly increases reload speed. And lastly, you have the trait perk Dragonfly, precision kills create a elemental damage explosion. Alright, here's a summary of what I use. So barrel-wise, I personally go with corkscrew rifling for the max stability for this pulse. With the slight increase of stability and range, it's going to make this pulse like the most accurate it can be. Plus, it's going to help you when hitting crits on enemies. Like, it's just going to be a lot more accurate. Magazine-wise, I'd go with accurized rounds to max out the range on this weapon. The other mag options don't really improve this weapon except like on reload speed, which isn't really the best option for like these PvP situations, considering most pulse rifles don't have like a lot of range. Like, yeah, having increased reload speed is great, but having the extra range is more vital to have on this weapon versus just reload speed, because the reload speed on this thing in general is okay, but that range is definitely going to help, considering pulse rifles ranges are not good in Destiny 2 versus Destiny 1. Alright, his trait perk, which is Dragonfly, is definitely like probably one of the most underrated and worst perks in Destiny 2 right now. In Destiny 1, it was actually a good perk that performed extremely well in PvE activities. There's that Dead Orbit Scout Rifle, the Hung Jury, came with triple tap and Dragonfly, and basically every time you blew a guy's head off, all the adds in the air would explode too. In this one, it really doesn't work like that, especially in a PvP setting. It's just not good. In D2, the explosion from the headshot just doesn't have good damage explosion or a wide area of effect damage. So it's really not that good. It definitely needs improved. Alright, so PvE-wise, I don't have any PvE footage, but I've used this weapon in PvE activities, and it performs well in general. But the Dragonfly trait does not do good damage to adds that are around the exploding enemy. Yeah, this weapon is going to perform like any other pulse rifle in a PvE activity within the archetype, but Dragonfly just doesn't work that well in general in PvE. They definitely need to improve it to where it's going to do more damage to like adds, and whenever you get a crit, you should be rewarded a little more when it comes to this weapon. Alright, PvP-wise, this weapon performs pretty well. Considering pulses aren't the strongest weapons inside of Destiny 2 right now, this one like works fairly well. It's within the same archetype as the Nightshade, and it can drop people in 3 bursts depending on if you can hit those crits or not. But if you put some energy stability mods on this weapon, it turns into a laser beam, and it can smack headshots fairly easy. Basically, with the mods, it'll be able to shoot straight up and down, so you don't have to worry about a kick off to the left and right. I know when I use the Nightshade, I always try to put a kinetic mod slot on it to help it shoot straight up and down a little more. But definitely with this weapon, I think I had 2 energy stability mods on my Hunter when I used this thing, and it became like a laser beam, so it was pretty solid in the Crucible. Alright, my final rating is an 8 out of 10 on this weapon. Overall, I personally enjoyed this gun in the Crucible. Like, it's something that it's not on the meta list, obviously, and it feels good to use a different variety of weapons in the Crucible that can actually perform well. Pulses aren't like horrible by any means. Like, obviously hand cannons aren't the best right now. Pulses aren't bad, but I find it ridiculous that an auto rifle can have more range than a pulse rifle at this point. Like, in Destiny 1, auto rifles like barely had any range. Like, pulses and hand cannons like dominated Destiny 1, and they definitely need to upgrade pulses to where they can perform just like a little better at a range for autos, or drop the range on autos, one of the two, because I shouldn't be getting sniped halfway across the map with a Uriel's Gift when a like scout rifle can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ridiculous. But in general, this weapon performs very well, and I highly recommend trying it out in the Crucible. Alright guys, if you want to know how to support me, there'll be a link below to say best way to support me. I'll just take you to a 4-minute video. It's nothing crazy, it's not Patreon or anything like that. I think this way you guys actually get a lot more out of it than I do. It's not exclusive emotes or exclusive video content, it's actually physical items, so if you guys want to go check that out, I'd very much appreciate it. But if you don't want to do that, you can always like videos, subscribe to the channel, share videos, and turn on the notification bell if you need to notify when I drop some new content on the channel. Lastly, just comment whatever you guys want to see below. I'm making content for you guys, so literally whatever you guys want to see, I will make content on. Like, if you want to see a weapon review, I'll try to get it out as quick as possible. I know I haven't done a what is it, the new Monarchy auto rifle, that one last time, the Loquitur 4. I have all the footage for it, I just need to make the video for it. You know, so I'm trying to get that out. I want to get some Iron Banner weapon reviews out, considering Iron Banner is out this week, and I'll try to get that stuff out to you as quickly as possible. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. We'll catch you next time.